Okay, hello, VIPs. Happy Sunday. Seems like every time I turn around, it's Sunday. All right, welcome. So let's take a breath. Excuse me. Just drop into your body, unclench your jaw, place your shoulders down and back. You made it into the room today, and that already says something about your strength. We've been through the ringer. This week's energy is no joke, but it's sacred, it's potent, and it's aligned. So let's begin. Oh, I'm so excited. The energy even feels different. I'm so excited to be at the end of this. And I know I keep stressing 2025, but honestly, it's been about 2 years. 2024 was sort of the start of this. 2025 was like the heaviest part, but like it's been about 2 years. Most of you that are pretty sensitive will have felt all this stuff beginning of it. Yeah, 2024. I say around April of 2024. Anyway, we're at the end, so let's take a deep breath in through the nose and blow it out the mouth. All right, let me settle. Let's get grounded. Let's close our eyes. Take another deep breath in through the nose. Hold it. And blow it out your mouth. And hold it. Again, deep in through the nose. Hold. And out of your mouth. And hold. One more time. Last one. Breathe in the light. Hold it. And blow all the toxic junk out of your mouth. And hold it. Whew. Okay. Let's imagine our light coming down from the sky, our golden light, nice and warm. It comes down your head, just kind of spills over your body, all over your auric field. Takes all the toxic stuff down to the earth for us. And then it enters in your crown chakra, relaxing your mind. Goes down the back of your head, down the sides of your head and your ears. And then it flows down your forehead, your eyes, your nose, and your cheeks, and your jaw. Ugh, we need this. I need this. And it continues down your throat, the back and sides of your neck. Move that around if it helps. Let it get in every cell. And down your shoulders and your chest, your upper back, your upper arms and your elbows, your lower arms, your hands and fingers. Stretch it out if you need to. And down your lower back and your stomach and your sides, your hips and your thighs and your butt. And down your upper legs, and your knees, and your lower legs, your ankles, and your feet, and your toes. Just sit here in the glow, feel the warmth. Move your head around if you need to, twist your back a little if you need to, your arms, your fingers, your toes. Let it get everywhere, and relax everything. It clears away all the toxic junk, takes it all down to the earth for us. Thank you so much. Just sit there and glow for a minute. Feel it radiate out of you. Feel it clearing away all the garbage that got caught up in all the chakras. It's clearing that all out. And when you're ready, let it all drain out down to the earth. Take all the toxic stuff. And then we're going to imagine our invisible bubble around our entire auric field. And it's filtering for us. Once again, it's just letting in the good things, the things that are meant for us, blocking the bad things. And again, your auric field has extended this year. So having this filter way, way out blocks stuff and kicks it right back to anybody that tries to send it our way. And say to yourself, I am protected as I go about my day. Nothing that is not meant for me can penetrate my protective bubble. And when you're ready, open your eyes. Okay, one more deep breath in through the nose and blow it out your mouth. Okay, so let's talk about the energy we're in. We just came, well, we're not even through it, but we are in the full moon energy, the last full moon of the year, right? And as we move into the final full moon of the year, the collective energy is tightening, it's heightening, and it's revealing. This moon acts like a spiritual audit. What still drains you gets exposed. What's been suppressed is rising. What's been delayed tries to move. And the truth becomes impossible to ignore. For empaths and HSPs, intuitives, healers, etc., this week may feel like walking through a fog, but it's a purposeful fog. It's pulling what's hidden out into the open so you can leave it behind before the new year. We are at the threshold. Another thing that's going on, we got Sagittarius season, where expansion meets truth. Sagittarius is the sign of higher truth, freedom, forward movement, expansion, and alignment with your purpose. And Sag energy does not allow illusions to linger. So this week you can expect sudden clarity and a lot of breakthrough moments. You might have the urge to move, the desire to leave things behind, be that people, places, things, jobs, whatever. You'll feel the pull toward your next chapter. And Sagittarius is ruled by Jupiter, and that is the planet of blessings and abundance and divine timing. So even if things feel chaotic, trust that they're being rerouted. We got, look at these notes. Mars and Mars energy. Mars is active right now, which means emotional triggers, boundary setting moments, confrontations, but also breakthroughs with those confrontations and sudden, motivation. So if anyone has been crossing your boundaries lately or projecting onto you, this is the week where their karma boomerangs back and your power realigns. Mars gives you the backbone to say, no more. That cycle ends with me. So that's like really good energy. Okay, the next thing I'm supposed to talk about, we are also in Venus energy. P.S. I don't just know this stuff. I meditate on it and listen to what the guides say. But we're in Venus energy, which is about relationships, attention, attraction, those kind of things. Venus is shifting into a position that highlights self-worth, relationships, confidence, things like beauty, charm, glamour, which is why I was saying it was a really good time for glamour work, which I have never done online before. Thank you to those of you who trust to do it online. It's going awesome thus far. Perfect energy for it. It's also Venus, about the energy you radiate and who is allowed into your field. So they're saying that this is a powerful week for, like I said, glamour magic, beauty magic, manifesting attention, realigning your value, recalling your energy from draining people. It's always a good time for that, but this is really, really good time for it. People who took you for granted may feel pulled back towards you, but you're in a different frequency now. So whatever things they did before wouldn't even work on who you are now. You're not chasing, right? You're not chasing anymore. You're allowing things to come to you, and you're choosing who is in your orbit. Where probably before you just, whoever came around. Now you're like, no, I am deciding for myself who gets to be around me. So again, the heaviest thing is that we're at the crossing point. Spirit says you are crossing out of an old timeline. And the old timeline is probably kicking and screaming because it knows you're leaving. So this week, you may feel emotional. You may feel tired. You may feel like your body is kind of processing. You may actually feel kind of spiritually watched over. And you may feel guided to pull back and rest, withdraw. And this is normal. Your frequency is adjusting. This has come up a lot this week for people. The need to say that you are not falling behind. You're not losing. You're not being punished. You're transitioning. We're at the end of this transition. Your future self is pulling you forward. Okay, a few more things. So, themes of this week are emotional release. So there may be tears or frustration or sudden sadness because it's clearing out the old programming. The other thing is boundaries. People who are used to energetically feeding off you may get upset, get triggered, be reactive. Let them. You're not responsible for how your healing inconveniences others. Divine rerouting. If something leaves or falls away, it wasn't meant to go into 2026 with you. Let it go. The other thing they said is activation of purpose. So many of you will feel downloads, messages, or intuitive nudges about your purpose, your path, your mission. Write them down. Anytime a random thought, seemingly random thought, comes about that, write them down. Journaling is really, really big as you're trying to navigate this whole thing. Okay, so we're going to do a little mini clearing and activation that I was guided to do. So we're going to close our eyes once again. Place your hand on your chest. And then I want you to say this. I step out of the old timeline. I step into alignment. I call my power back from every place I left it. I choose the path that is meant for me. I walk into this week protected, guided, and favored. And so it is. Breathe it in. Blow it out your mouth. And let the energy land. And then just a little bit of guidance for the week. They're saying to rest more than usual. Stay hydrated. Avoid energy vampires. And journal the signs and dreams that come up for you. Don't revisit old patterns. Keep your focus on what you do want. Show gratitude for even the small things. And follow intuitive nudges immediately. I'll put all this in the description box, but they said that this week opens a portal, and you get to decide how you walk through it. They're saying, stop shrinking to make the room comfortable. Step forward. Your path is ready. This week is not about endings. It's about crossing. We're crossing into the new chapter. We're wrapping up this year. It's so exciting, but it's going to be a bit frustrating because it's like, here we are. We're at the end. We have to do this. You're crossing into the version of you who receives, who is supported, who is valued, and who no longer has to live in survival mode. It's exciting. So walk with intention, walk with power, walk with trust. You're held and you're guided, and you are shifting.